Hello there, and welcome to another stream. Another live stream. Oh, in fact, let me go ahead and check one last thing. Oh shit. Okay. No. You stay over there. You. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Welcome to the stream. So I'm playing this visual novel called, well, Eliza, and the premise of this is rather interesting. You know, visual novels. When we think of visual novels, we think of the anime slice of life, cutesy wootsy stuff with the main protagonist, the main male protagonist usually having a harem of girls just swoon over him. Well, not always, but a lot of them are, with some exceptions. Like I heard some, let's say, freaky things about Doki Doki Literature Club, and of course there's the Western visual novel like Class of '09. Let me tell you, the difference between a Japanese visual novel and something like Class of '09 is that visual novels typically are in a sort of fantasy. They're a sort of fantasy, whereas Class of '09 is pretty much based in real life. What your life would be going through a high school, pretty much. And I think that's why it's popular. But yeah. But for this game, I haven't heard much from it. I think it has a pretty interesting premise. So in this, you're playing as this woman who once was working in the tech field. She was a tech worker, but from what I've read, she got burnt out and, well, disconnected pretty much for a number of years before finding a new job, which is playing this therapist with the assistance of AI. This AI that provides her with prompts to tell the patient. So I think that's pretty interesting. It's a whole list of prompts based on how the patient's feeling. Like tell them, like, hey, cheer up. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna be or maybe a prompt like, I'm gonna give you a subscription for this antidepressant or something like that. Yeah. Oh, well, let me do something here real quick. Yeah. That's pretty much the premise of it, but I guarantee you there is a lot more that's going on, where this character, she's gonna start thinking to herself, is this right to use AI in the to give the patients answers, complete answers, based on the prompts that are pretty much generated? Yeah, so this game was released back in 2019. And that's before the surge of AI, the surge of open source, Mid-Journey, and 11 Labs. Yeah, and also way before the Ghibli art surge. Yeah, crazy. Alrighty. I bought this off of GOG. And yeah, GOG, they have a fair share of visual novels. And, well, I want to mention this real quick. I don't know what's going on with pertaining to transferring the game screen to from your main monitor to the second monitor, because it's just so annoying, because I'm hitting shift, I'm hitting the window key and the arrows, it's not working. Unless you get it into window mode. I tried to get it in window mode, but it doesn't work. With Steam games, you're able to do that no problem. No problem. Like, what the hell's going on? I'm pretty sure it's not my computer. It's not. Because I'm able to do it with Steam games. Come on, GOG. Come on. It's like, the mentality is, when you launch a game, it's going to stay on the main monitor. You cannot move it. Because, well, the executives have convinced themselves that it might screw up something, so it's best to just leave it on the monitor. We don't want to tamper with it. That's I guess that's the excuse. So I had to play around with the display settings. Yep, fun. All right, enough rant, and so let's jump into the game. This game saves automatically. You can pick up where you left off by selecting it. Okay.
I had a dream this morning, but I can't remember what it was.
I had a dream this morning, but I can't remember what it was. No. Yeah, this game has as you can tell,
vanished when the
it has
alarm
voice
went off.
acting.
First time that's happened in a while. I've been drifting away inside my own world for too long. It's time for me to wake up.
Rise and shine, Evelyn. Rise and shine. What are you supposed to do on the light rail? Use your phone, I guess. Or look around. Okay. Oh, we got messages.
Next stop, Capitol Hill Station.
Many Zenny. Swift. Bijaux. Ooh, Solitaire. I'll give this game another try soon. Not right now, though. Well, when? I want to play some Solitaire. Alright, let's check the email. You'll do it. I believe in you. Who's this from? From herself? That can't be. Let's see. Sakda Orientation Contractor. Dear Evelyn, Ishino Abre, congratulations. You're taking the first steps on an exciting and rewarding career with Sakdai family. Please show up promptly with your orientation meeting at 9 a.m. Friday, January 3rd. Let's see. Name, proxy, level 1, contingent staff. Capstone. Let's see. Eliza Counseling Center. Oh, Eliza. Hey, the name of the game. Queen Anne, Seattle, Washington. We're looking forward to working with you. Proxy Coordinator Center, Sakna Inc. Yeah, this is the company that developed the AI. Avalon Fitness. Huh. Evelyn, we want you back. Was it something we said? Evelyn, we noticed you haven't checked into your customized personnel training plan at Avalon Fitness in the last 971 days. 900? Wait, there's 365 days in a year. 3, 6. So, I guess somewhere between 3 to 4 years. Holy hell. Holy hell. Evelyn, please, we want your money. I mean, we want you back. We get it. Life doesn't always move in a straight line. That's why we're offering a special 25-point bonus to your Avalon Prestige if you check in again within the next 2 weeks. There's never been a better time to get your health back on track. Avalon Fitness. Strength, quality. Quality. Let's see. Let's try minis. I don't need to play this again. I should delete it. No! Don't delete it. Please don't. Eliza proxy. You have not received any messages yet. Bijouks. This was fun, but I think I'm done with it now. I might look at this later. Want to relax. The gym's already nags me about not working out. I don't need more of that. Okay. Must be commuting to work. Maybe it's her first day at a new job too. Seems unlikely. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Is she sleeping? Hope she doesn't miss her stop. She might. I forget how difficult getting around the city can be sometimes. Let's see. What's this? Okay, history, options. Yeah. Actually, I want to check this. Full screen. Oh, there's a windowed. So if I were to launch this game on my main computer and put it into window mode, I might have been able to move it to my big TV. Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. That might mess. If I put it into window mode, that might mess around with the resolution a bit. It might. But if I put it to full screen, I'm afraid that. Well, I don't know. I think it might reset back to the main monitor somehow. I don't know. Anyway, wow, these are on full blast. Let's turn down the music a little bit. Yeah. Okay, what else am I supposed to do? Camera? Nope. Can I leave? Continue. Oh, we're supposed to hit that. Okay. Eliza, powered by Sakda. Powered by the power of AI. Whoa! They got a coffee machine. The K-Cup coffee machines. That's so cool. Now, if only they had those syrup pumps, then we would be in business. It's so strange to see it like this. Okay, what should I be doing here? Should I check in at the front desk? What do you think? You're going to orientation for a new job. What do you think? Wait, there's a woman I met at an orientation meeting last week.
Hi, you're Evelyn, right? You remember me? That's impressive.
Yeah, it's only been a week.
There were a lot of people at that orientation.
Of course. I've done this for a while now, so I'm pretty good at putting names to faces. People always say they're bad at it, but it's a skill you can practice just like any other.
Yeah, I can't think of anything.
In case you forgot, though, I'm Ray.
Ray who? Ray who? Ray Skywalker? Actually, her name is spelled like Ray Salone, the Grand Admiral. Yeah, that's crazy.
Come to me with all your questions, comments, complaints, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And if you look around and can't find me, I'm probably at one of the other 2 counseling centers I'm running right now. So you can count on me being back soon.
3 centers. Sounds like a lot of work.
Not with the power of AI. It makes work a lot
Oh,
easier.
it is a lot of work. This is kind of a temporary thing. We're growing fast, and hiring is one of our big challenges. That means there's decent opportunity for advancement here, if that's something you're looking to do.
Sure.
Interesting.
Shall we start with a quick
I
tour
think
of
I
the
may have
office?
just started a tree branch, a branching path. I think I may have just unlocked one of the endings. Possibly the good ending. Oh, what, no option? Why not just skip it? Ray starts with the tastefully appointed lobby. There are a few people here waiting for their counseling sessions to start.
You could say the Queen Anne office is Eliza's flagship location. It has 12 individual counseling rooms. Currently, we're up to seeing almost 100 clients a day here.
Holy hell, 100.
100 a
Jeez.
day? That's so many.
The growth trend isn't stopping either. Demand for Eliza keeps exceeding our expectations, especially here in Seattle for whatever reason. We're already looking at adding more capacity here. Either that or opening another location close by. Personally, I think having a single office with 24 counseling rooms might seem a little unfriendly, so I hope we go for a second location. I like to think of Eliza centers like cafes or coffee shops. A few small ones is better than one big one.
I mean, you already got the coffee machine here, so you're in the right direction, the right step for that. Now, if you were to get the syrup pumps, honey, caramel, vanilla, then you would be in business. Let's keep
Makes
it
sense.
professional. Counseling centers like coffee shops? Odd metaphor. Ray leads me into one of the counseling rooms.
And here's where the magic happens, in these little rooms.
Let's see. We got a chair, a plant, possibly one of those plastic plants, a lamp, and a picture. It's not much. Really, not much. You know what? You know what this needs? A coffee machine. Yeah, coffee.
You'll get your assignments from the Eliza app on your phone. Oh, one thing to note, it's always a good idea to double check the headset to make sure it's working properly before you dive in. We've had some quality control issues lately. After that, all you need to do is initiate the session and follow the instructions. Make sense so far? Any questions for me?
Yeah, how long is lunch break? 'Cause that's really important.
I think I got it.
Great. Before I go, just a few reminders of things we covered in orientation. No deviating from the script that Eliza gives you.
Ooh.
No checking your smartphone or anything else that would take your attention away from the client during the session.
Ah, rats.
Yes, I understand.
Ray stops for a moment and looks me over.
It looks like you're dressed acceptably as well. Nothing snazzy, but it'll do.
What? Oh yeah, very snazzy. The hoodie and the overcoat. Yeah, not looking like a bum or anything.
You wouldn't believe the outfits some people come in here wearing.
Yeah, suit and tie, pantsuits, just trying to look professional.
Okay, let me double check to make sure you're all set up in the system.
Ray takes out her phone and swipes a few times.
Yep, looks like you're all good to go. Okay, ready to start your first counseling session as an Eliza proxy?
Sure.
Don't worry, there's basically nothing you can do to mess it up.
Unless we deviate from the script.
You just follow the prompts. It's a really impressive system. If you want, have a look around the counseling office first. Get comfortable. I'll check in with you afterward.
I hope spring comes soon. At least the days are getting longer now. Oh, who is texting? Ed Park. Stick to the script. All. As Eliza counseling centers continue to open across the country, I want to take a moment to remind all provider proxies, please avoid deviating from the provided script. I know that it is tempting to come to conclusions about clients on your own, but Eliza will not work if proxies differ from from its judgments. Keep in mind that you are present only in order to provide the human touch to an interaction that is fundamentally between the client and Eliza. Continual violation of this policy may result in reprimand or even termination. Thank you for your attention. Edwin Park, Eliza Service Director, Sakna Inc. The human touch. You know, just need that human touch. Did I read this? No, I didn't. Okay. Dear Evelyn Eschino Aubrey, thank you for signing up as an Eliza proxy. Eliza is a rapidly growing counseling service driven by the world's most advanced AI. As a proxy, you serve as the personal touch that allows our clients to hear what they need to hear from a real human being. Are you sure it's not human being? Not a robot or a virtual avatar like our competitors. This is the official Eliza app for proxies. In it, you can view important messages from Sakna, your session history, and your current level and badges. Enjoy your experience helping people help themselves with Eliza. Proxy Coordinator Center, Sakna Inc. Do not reply to this message. It is sent from an unmonitored email address. For general inquiries or to request your support for your Eliza proxy account, visit the Sakna support portal. Yeah. Very, very formal. All formal. Let's play some games. Okay, let's get some coffee. Do I want coffee? Actually, I think I'll skip it. What? So there are dozens of these locations already? Sakna is putting some serious investment into this. Yes, very. Very suspicious. Very. Time to get started. It really looks like a therapist's office in here. Soft lighting, soothing art on the walls. Was this how I imagined it working? I can't remember anymore. The future happened without me. Welcome to Eliza. Version 10. Aw. Headset activates. Whoa. This must be what it's like to wear Google glasses. Who remembers that? Or those Ray-Bans, those AI Ray-Bans. I have to say, how real is that? Like, hey Meta, Meta Ray-Bans. Hey Meta, can you translate this person who's speaking in another language? That's All right. Let's see. So our first client is Willow's Darren. Phase introduction. We got heart rate, respiration, vocal distress. So we have to pay attention to that. We have to make sure that he's, well, essentially relaxed. And of course, we'll have to provide him advice based on what the AI gives us, based on the prompts. A distant-looking man shuffles into the room and sits down across from me. Oop. Hello, Darren.
Hello, Darren.
Hi.
Hi. You found the place okay?
You found the place okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hope you didn't get rained on too much.
Hope you didn't get rained on too much.
No, it was fine.
Okay, all right. I think I understand because whatever the patient is saying, the The proxy hears and generates the response. We have to mention that response. Yeah, okay, I get it. But I imagine later on in the game, when we start getting into conflict, there's going to be a multitude of options. Either we choose to stick to the script, or we go like, no, this is not fine. This is not fine. I'm going to choose the other option. The more human option.
It's been raining a lot, hasn't it?
Oh.
It's supposed to clear up later today.
Oh, that's good. Little sun once in a while.
Darren, what brings you here today?
Darren, what brings you here today?
Well, I just feel empty inside. Like there was supposed to be something there, but it's missing.
Yeah, it's called food. You're missing food. You know, let me tell you, after this session, go to McDonald's or Burger King and get yourself a burger. Burgers and fries.
I go to work, I do my work, I go home, but there's nothing there.
Oh no, he's having an existential crisis. Yeah, it seems that way.
I feel like I'm simulating a person.
Huh, just like AI? Dun dun dun. Oh, the music. Ominous.
Like, I feel like just hollow and like I'm not even alive. Like a ghost or something.
How long have you felt this way?
For a long time. And it comes and goes, but the last 2 weeks is when it really started to get bad. It just suddenly came over me the way things are going in this world. There's no future for humanity. There's no journey toward anything. We're being cruel to each other just to be cruel. The people who run things don't care about anything except themselves and can't stop them. Everyone is driven by greed. Just greed. Everyone wants to win. Everyone wants to get rich. And we're all gonna die because of it.
Well, I guess that, in a way, it's kind of like that in real life. Everybody wants to get rich. Everyone wants to get rich. See, it's like the rat race of sorts. Getting on the grind, but, I guess it's all about, setting a goal for yourself and trying to reach that goal. Yeah. The goals. I mean, if you don't set goals for yourself, if you don't challenge yourself once in a while, you're just gonna go through the motions and just not give a damn. Especially if let's say you're, for instance, live streaming. Yeah, I don't expect comments. Again, I'm still relatively new at this, so yeah. So I don't expect a lot of views. I'm still surprised that I got a lot of views from the stream of the U.S. Army birthday stream. That surprised me. So you're a streamer, and well, you get a decent amount of views, and you continue to get a decent amount. So let's just say at some point, for whatever reason, or maybe no reason whatsoever, you get bummed out and you say, I don't want to do this, chat. I don't want to do this anymore, but I got to do this. It's like, why? You're getting good views. People are donating to you. Yeah, but it's unfulfilling. Come on now. It's not like you're doing much. It's not, people would kill to have, well, I guess you could say a job like that, rather than waking up early, going to work, coming back. I mean, this way, you're working from home, pretty much. But yeah, they get sick of it, and chat, let me tell you, you're in trouble when even chat is trying to chat cares more about you than yourself. It's like, come on, you got a pretty easy job. Just stream and be entertaining. But then you go like, nah, I don't want to do this. I'll just play. I'll just go through the motions, and I'll rely on chat to give me money and stuff. Yeah, just give me money, and I'll stream. I have no need to challenge myself or set new goals. Whatever. Yep. I've seen that way too many times. And then, of course, they do something crazy. I mean, really crazy. Like, Boogie. Boogie? He did some crazy things. One, he went on that weight loss surgery, and he lost a lot of weight. But he didn't continue to improve. He just, gave up. And he regained back a lot of weight. So that's one weight loss surgery out the window. Oh, and don't forget the time where one dude showed up at his house and Boogie came out with a gun and then he shot it in the air. I don't know if it was staged or he fired a blank. I'm hoping it was a blank, or else that bullet's gonna fall somewhere. Yeah. All right, enough yapping from me.
The damage we're doing to the planet is irreversible. We're destroying everything, and we can't even manage to stop ourselves.
Do you remember anything in particular that caused these feelings?
Do you remember anything in particular that caused these feelings?
The state of the world is what's causing these feelings. I was on a walk the other day. I thought maybe I could clear my head. And all I could see was construction cranes and new development and oceans of money flowing in, distorting everything. Suddenly the whole city felt so damaged, so corrupted.
Almost like cyberpunk. We're living in a cyberpunk dystopia. Whoa, how meta.
I felt like I was an alien in a hostile world, a world that hated me. And we're building it. We're building this hell.
Damn, this is getting deep. This might be getting too deep.
We're choosing to build it right here, so what's the point? Probably overloaded your system with that, huh? Your machine learning or whatever it is you got going on in there.
Let's focus on you for the moment.
Let's focus on you for the moment.
Are these feelings you're experiencing affecting your ability to function at work?
Are these feelings you're experiencing affecting your ability to function at work?
I haven't been doing a whole lot of work. I just don't understand why I should bother. Why anyone should bother.
Well, buddy, if you find your work unfulfilling, have you considered becoming a streamer?
Nobody in management's noticed yet, but eventually someone will, and I'll get fired.
Hey, you know what? If management hasn't noticed yet, well, maybe you just keep under the radar and keep making that easy money. And if they do find out and start asking questions, oh, I forgot. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I've been overloaded a lot. How does thinking about getting fired make you feel?
And how does thinking about getting fired for that make you feel?
Honestly, I'd feel good about it. They don't deserve me dragging them down. Everyone there is smart and motivated and has a wonderful, promising career. You have beautiful, successful people. We moved to a swanky new building, expensive area, fancy restaurants, fancy bars.
Ooh.
Everything is nice.
Nice.
Everything is nice, and I feel terrible.
You said you believe your coworkers are happy.
You said you believe your coworkers are happy.
Yeah, I mean, way more than I am, at least. They're all doing so much better than me.
Why do you say that?
Why do you say that?
Ugh.
Because they just aren't bothered by things the way I am. They see what's going on in the world and they just share memes about it and laugh and go on doing their jobs.
Oh my god, memes mention! Memes mention! Yo, this is the first time I heard the word memes said in a video game. Oh my god, I can't believe it. Crazy. Memes. Well, you know, it's just a fun distraction. Yeah, I get where he's going at. I mean, there's so much that's going on in the world. I mean, hell, look what's going on now. But sometimes we have to pull back for a while and focus on the fun stuff, like playing video games. Just play lots of video games.
The real horror of it doesn't get through to them. They still want to achieve their goals. They're still happy. They're getting promotions and falling in love and getting married and taking these wonderful trips to Japan or Sweden or
Holy
wherever.
shit. Really? Getting promotions, taking trips to Japan? Dude, what are you doing? That sounds awesome. God, you know what? I was feeling a bit sorry for him, but I'm starting to realize that he's just feeling sorry for himself. Like, again, I get that. I get his point about bad things happening in the world and stuff, but you know what? We as humans have to try and improve ourselves. You can't let yourself be down all the time, or else it's kind of like digging a deep hole, and it's going to be harder to get out of it. And I can see he's trying to get out of his hole, but I don't know.
Big mountains and expensive food on their timeline.
Would you be happy if you had those things too?
Would you be happy if you had those things too?
I don't know. I don't have them. I don't have anything to be happy about. Look, all I want is to understand why this is happening, why I'm here. I mean, there has to be a reason, right? Because otherwise, why do I exist? Why?
Oh boy, the existential crisis is getting to him.
This pain, this one thing after another, and what's the point? Do I have any cause to be hopeful about anything? Look at this world. Really look and tell me with a straight face that there is.
Okay, Darren, let's try something.
Okay, Darren, let's try something.
Imagine that things are better for you. What do they look like? What does it
Imagine
look
that
like?
things are better for you. What does that look like?
He's gonna say, I don't know. I never had those things.
What does that look like? I don't know.
Dude, did I call it or what?
It looks like knowing that something matters at all.
And knowing is half the battle.
But nothing I do will matter. Nothing matters. Not against the face of human indifference. This absurdity.
Are there any other things that come to mind?
Are there any other things that come to mind?
Like what? I wish I could talk to people. Really talk to people. Have some actual communication.
Well, you're talking to me. Well, being assisted by AI,
Like
of
right
course.
now, I wish I could talk to you. To you. You as a human being.
Hey, I'm not a human being, all right? I am a human being. There's a clear difference, okay, buddy?
But I can't. You're just following the script that's been given to you.
Oh, snap. He's calling us out. He's figuring... Well, that's pretty much what Eliza is. So...
You're not supposed to say anything on your... Look, I know how this works. It's just a bunch of AI, machine learning, deep learning, whatever the fuck you're calling it now. Look, I'm desperate and I can't even talk to a real human being. How did it end up like this?
Please try and stay focused. I can't help you if you aren't speaking clearly.
Please try to stay focused. I can't help you if you aren't speaking clearly.
No. Look, I'm done with this. Like, I shouldn't even have come. This is making me worse. Why can't you just talk to me as you?
Ooh.
You, the person sitting there. I don't want to talk to a machine.
Ooh.
The person who's sitting in front of me. I want her to say something. I want that person to say something. Please. Anything. Please. Please. Please.
No. Okay. Hi, Darren.
Okay. Hi, Darren.
Is that really you?
Oh, shit.
Yes, it's me.
You're not following the script right now?
It's a lie. She's still following the script.
Wait, say something weird. Say something only a human would say.
Darren, I'm gonna get in trouble if I deviate from Eliza too long.
Darren, I'm going to get in trouble if I deviate from Eliza for too long.
No, I know.
My real name is Evelyn.
My real name is Evelyn.
Yeah. Well, it's nice to meet you, Evelyn. I didn't expect you would actually do that. Do that for me. I'm not used to people doing things for me.
Okay, Darren, I have some recommendations for
Okay,
you.
Darren. I have some recommendations for you.
Does it involve drinking? Nah.
Back to the program, huh?
First, I'm gonna send you a set of breathing exercise for you to do. Breathing exercise? Well, what good will that do?
First, I'm going to send a set of breathing exercises for you to do.
Use them when things start to feel like too much.
Use them when things start to feel like too much.
You'll find them in the Scatna Wellness app on your phone.
You'll find them in the Skanda Wellness app on your phone.
Oh, Skanda. I've been saying that wrong. Second, I'm going to recommend asking your doctor or psychiatrist about anexophene.
Second, I recommend asking your doctor or psychiatrist about anexophene.
Oh, I said it right. Just more slower. Based on my analysis, this medication might help you feel better. Oh, we're going to drug him up.
Based on my analysis, this medication might help you feel better.
Evelyn. That's a nice name.
I think he might be infatuated with us. That might not be good.
Look, I'm sorry. Thank you.
Please confirm you understand the recommendations.
Please confirm that you understand the recommendations.
Yes, I did. Thank you.
Thank you, Darren.
Thank you, Darren.
We hope to see you back soon.
We hope to see you back soon.
Yeah, I will. I mean, I will.
Thank you for speaking with Eliza, your personal counseling partner.
Thank you for speaking with Eliza, your personal counseling partner.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Yeah. Bye.
Session complete. Oh, client tip. Level up. What tip? Oh my god. Even in therapy sessions, you cannot escape the tipping culture. You cannot. Jesus. Wow, that was intense.
Hey, how'd it go?
How do you think it went? How do you think it go? How did we think did it go or something like that? I can't speak today. We had a guy literally breaking down because he thinks that the world has gone to shit. And he is just breaking down, desperate to speak to an actual human rather than this Eliza AI. What do you think? And this place is expensive. Let me ask you, how many clients like that do they see? How many clients like that think like that, because I'm pretty sure it's a lot. It's a lot.
I don't know.
Why? What happened? Hold on, I can check the log.
Ray takes her phone out of her pocket
You're
again.
going to listen to the session? Is that okay?
Oh yeah, totally fine. I mean, doctor-patient confidentiality. Oh, come on, God, who cares about that?
Oh yeah, I have privacy clearance.
Oh, privacy clearance, is that code word for violation of patient doctor whatever confidentiality?
This is still a new service, so we need to be able to monitor sessions for a variety of reasons.
Oh, yes, because this information will totally not be used to, let's say, blackmail clients later on in life. No.
There could be bugs in the software we need to examine more closely. We're pretty upfront about all this.
Ray stares at her phone and watches for a while.
One of these guys.
Yeah, one of these guys. Oh, so you had him before. You had somebody like that before. Oh, boy.
Yeah, we get people in who demand to speak to a real human being.
Hey, it's human being. Get it right. Human being.
It happens often enough that we made Eliza capable of handling it with a special script.
Yeah, I don't think it worked at all. I don't think so. All right.
It's nice to know things are working as designed.
Is it? I don't think so. Huh, that's a pretty slick feature. Wouldn't have thought to create something like that.
Do you think that guy will be okay? He seemed pretty unhappy.
Who knows?
Yeah, who knows? I mean, he might take the recommendations, or, I don't know, he might jump off a bridge.
Hopefully he gets his prescription and takes his meds and answers our follow-up reminders, but...
Or he becomes infatuated with Evelyn. Yeah, something tells me that might happen later on. Imagine, this goes from a therapy visual novel where you interact with clients to full-on, like, stalker, or what was that movie? Hannibal Lecter style, where he's like infatuated. Hello, Clarice. Hello. Or something of the dragon with Buffalo Bill. Yeah, he goes full Buffalo Bill.
It's tough. We can't make them take their meds or come in when they're supposed to. All we can do is suggest those things, tell them they really ought to be doing it.
Well, you can always call the men in white. I hear they bring this cool-looking jacket with buckles on it. Here, just try it on. We'll be sure to tighten it.
Ultimately, they're the ones who have to decide to follow the plan. It's kind of a shame. I wish we had more leverage.
Uh-oh, more leverage. Remember what she meant when she mentions the whole privacy clearance? More leverage. Does that include using the information from the sessions to get them to take the medications? A bit of foreshadowing, perhaps?
We'd help way more people if we could track their compliance.
Okay.
But that's probably too much to ask for at this point.
Yeah, too much. Are you suggesting that we violate, what was it called, the HIPAA Act? HIPAA?
I think he might have needed way more help than Eliza can give.
Yeah, pretty much.
Is there anything like referring clients to other forms of care?
Ray looks a little surprised.
Well, there is a disclaimer before every session saying if your problems are really serious, we aren't qualified to address them. I think an external care referral feature was on our development roadmap at some point.
At some point?
I'm not sure what happened with that, actually.
It got scrapped.
Huh, maybe I'll ask Ed next time I see him.
Wish we could have said something other than what he told me. I see why a lot of proxies are tempted to go off script. That's it.
I wish I could have said something other than what it told me to.
Yeah, I totally know how it feels. A really intense client like that can be intimidating, and you're motivated to help them. But to succeed as a proxy, you really need to let go and let Eliza do its thing.
Hmm.
I know that not having any choice feels weird, but sometimes life is like that.
Hey, it's just life.
Sometimes you don't have any choices and you just have to follow directions. Most jobs are like that, honestly. That's just how it works.
Okay, it just sounded like. He sounded like he could use more help. Like, maybe right away.
Right away.
Believe me, I understand. I've been a proxy plenty of times myself. When people get emotional, it's hard not to feel for them really strongly. But that's exactly why Eliza works. It evaluates from a more distant perspective, a neutral perspective. Besides, if
Neutral.
proxies started offering their own opinions, well, that'd just be a big mess. Not to mention there'd be all kinds of problems with liability. Still, I get it. I really do. That was definitely more intense than the average session. Why don't you take a few minutes to center yourself again? Have some tea or coffee and take a few deep breaths.
Yeah, let's get some
no
coffee.
rush, okay?
Okay, thanks, Ray.
That was a lot. I definitely need a moment. Nora. Hey. Hi, Nora. Who's Nora? How you been? Fine, I guess. That's good. I started a new job finally. Oh yeah? It's good you found work again. What is the work? Let's go with why would we lie? I mean, technically it is an office job, but eh. Oh, it's nothing special. How about you? I'm doing quite well. Actually, I have something to tell you. This may be sudden, but can you meet up after work? It'll be a good time to talk about it face to face. No? Yeah, sure, I will. Great. Also, you should come to my show. I'll send you a flyer. Sure. I didn't realize you were playing at shows. Wait, what is her job? What is she like a singer? Maybe. That's why you should come. That's it. I'll take a few minutes to calm down, like Ray suggested. Maybe I could play some solitaire. Oh, solitaire. Oh, actually, I want my coffee. No option. Eliza said the weather could clear up today. Hopefully it happens before the sun goes down. Alright. Let's see. Good article. Wait a second. See the script. Welcome. Okay. Alright. Just for some wider context, this is a nice article about our efforts from a year and a few months ago. It's a little outdated, but it's still relevant. I got a little cameo in it. Ooh, you got a cameo. Ooh, in an article. Ooh. Oh crap. I forgot how it was pronounced. Sakna, whatever. Poised to capture the growth demand for mental health services. In the classic 90s sitcom, Frasier. Ooh, Frasier mention. Title character Frasier Crane was a psychiatrist with a Seattle area radio show where callers poured out their souls in exchange for on-air advice. These days, unhappy Seattleites might not be speaking to a radio personally, but an app developed and operated by Sakna. The Seattle tech giant is making a big push into the mental health market with a new AI-powered counseling, dubbed Eliza in honor of pioneering 1960s computer program of the same name. Holy crap. Damn, this is a lot. I guess I could read the first paragraph. Well, the next paragraph. Sakna says Eliza can evaluate a user's overall mental health detect problems, and make recommendations that are tracked over time for their effectiveness. It works in tandem with Sakna's mental wellness app, which can track mood changes and other metrics over various periods of time. Olivia Davis, 42, was starting to feel overwhelmed by the demands of her busy life, so she made an appointment to see Eliza, not online but at a physical counseling office located in the city's Queen Anne district. There she spoke to a human worker who was guided by the Eliza program. Sakna claims the in-person format is superior to the online counseling, as it brings more of a human touch to the sessions. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. I mean, yeah. As I mentioned before, I think later on in the game, our character is going to start deviating. And I believe, start deviating from the script. And I believe also this game has, no doubt, multiple endings. I didn't read up on it that much, but I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. All right, let's read this. People you may know present Hectonic Masket, Little Chapeau, Clone World featuring KO. What the hell kind of names are these? Okay. Lots of reading, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. All right, we're coming up at an hour. Yeah, I'll play for a little bit more. Maybe up to an hour and a half. What's this? Think back to what brought you here. The smokestacks. The dying trees. Yes. Can I do anything? What? Whatever. Alright, let's play some solitaire. Easy, medium, hard, or expert. Okay, so... Crap. I kind of forgot how to play it. Because I think... You're putting the number cards in a certain order, like 1, 2, 3, 4. If you get A, because let's see, this is a 2, so no, or maybe no. I really forgot. Holy shit. How to play. Magic cards can be stacked and be moved together. When 4 magic cards are united on the tableau, they will collapse into a lock stock. This will unlock a free cell if one is available. Free cells can store a single card of any type. 4 matching cards could also be united in a free cell to collapse them into a lock stack. To win the game, collapse all 10 types of cards into 10 lock stacks. So matching cards. So you're matching them up so they can be collapsed. Okay, so if I match... Do I have any matching cards? Can I move this? I assume this is the cell where you could store 1 card. But I can't move it. You know what? Let's get a new game. Okay, I saw some matching cards. Man. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Wait, I can't... Ah, whatever. We'll just... Okay. We got some matching cards. Alrighty. Let's see what else. 3. Nah. Oh, wait. Okay, I can move that stack. Actually. Oh, okay. Can I move it here? No, I can't. Wait, is that... Nah. No. These are all the same. Oh, wait. There we go. Oh, wait. I just realized these are the cells. Oh, man. Yeah. These are the cells where you can store the cards. Okay. Only one at a time. Well, a total of 4. Shit. Oh, man. Alright. Let's, store this. Can I flip this? Oh, wait. It's not flipped. Yeah. Okay, can I... I rage quit. Time for the next session. Hope this one's a little easier on my nerves. Oh, no. Look, I know things are bad for you, Evelyn, but it's only gonna get worse. Oh, let's hope not. Welcome to Eliza. Hello, Maya. Welcome back.
Hello, Maya. Welcome back.
Hi. Yes, I'm back.
I'm back. I Joe's World Tour. No. Oh, man. Rainy out there today, isn't it?
Rainy out there today, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a good thing I put on my extra big raincoat this morning.
Whoa, extra big raincoat for a big girl. Hey. Thankfully, it's supposed to clear up today.
Thankfully, it's supposed to clear up later.
No, the weatherman lied. He lied. They always lie.
Well, gonna look weird with my giant coat tonight.
Yeah, looking like Dick Tracy. The only thing missing is the fedora.
Cool.
Cool. What brings you here today, Maya?
What brings you here today, Maya?
Right now I'm just nervous. I have the nerves.
Do you have the shakes?
I've been trying to get my career off the ground for so long, like a really long time. And I still feel like I'm stuck on level 1 and... Sorry, I know we've talked about all this before. I probably don't need to go over it again. Anyway, there's this conference that's happening next week, right? Like media professionals, something. That's bad enough for my anxiety, but I was also invited to this party thing. It's like dinner and then a party. I'm not sure how it's gonna work. The point is, there's gonna be a lot of big, important, famous people there.
Oh, this is your chance. Okay. This is your chance to, you know, the term networking? This is your chance to, get connected with these people. You know, network. See if, they could get any doors open for you. Yeah, networking.
Like people that I really look up to. People with big followings online and lots of fans and all of that. All of that.
All that. How? You see how it's spelled? ALLA? What? It's like all of that, all of that, all of that. Oh boy, the English language. It's getting lazier and lazier. Gotta consolidate these words, make it sound more efficient. Just. How does it make you feel? How does that make you? She just mentioned, like she's nervous. She has anxiety. She just
And
mentioned.
how does that make you feel?
I feel like why? Like why was I invited to this? I'm nobody. I am a serious, gigantic nobody. I don't have a show I'm doing or any collections out or a webcomic everybody loves.
Well, have you thought about making a Dilbert style webcomic? Dilbert, it's a pretty good series of comic strips. They're pretty funny. Maybe you should do something like that. Or Peanuts. Yeah, Peanuts comic. Hey, just some suggestions.
I tried to do those things, but nobody cared. I don't have fans or followers. I'm not even sure I have friends, like for real friends.
Or AI friends.
I tried. I do try. I put my art online and update my social media accounts, and I try to post consistently like they say to do, but...
Yeah, always.
Yeah.
They always say that. Let me tell you, this is just... Oh boy, this is getting too real. You hear a lot of people, especially from influencers, the big influencers going like, well, if you post consistently online all the time, the viewers and the followers will come. It's like, what the and they go back to yucking it up. They go back to yucking the fuck up. Yeah, what do they know? What do they know? For all we know, they could be one of those goddamn influencer plants. Plants who, if they have a certain look to them, if they have a certain, I guess you could say style, but a look to them, an agency of sorts will come to them and go like, hey, you got a certain look. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to help you. We're going to buy you bots. We're going to buy you subs and stuff and followers and try to get jumpstart your career, your online career. So that's how it works a lot of times. There are so many goddamn influencers with just 500,000 to millions of followers. It's just, how do you keep track of so many? Well, you know what? They're going to end up irrelevant in a couple of years anyway, so who gives a fuck about them?
I'm still in that like purgatory zone, just waiting to be discovered. I don't know. I feel like I was invited to this party thing as a way for someone to be mean to me, to remind me how successful everyone else is.
Could be that, but maybe it has something to do with your webcomics. Maybe this could be your chance. This could be your chance. You see, another advice is finding your niche, which is actually not a bad advice. If people end up liking that niche, I would say focus on that and continue developing it. Hey, you might end up successful. Yeah, I mean, look at Logan Paul and Jake Paul, the Paul brothers. Just act like jerks and nuisance in public, and you'll have 1 million or so followers in no time. Nah. Don't be a nuisance streamer. Do not be one, okay? I heard these nuisance streamers will probably go to Reddit, Twitter, telling you, yeah, just be like me. Just be like me. Ruin your life. Be a nuisance. Be a menace to society. You'll be successful in no time. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's a surefire way to ruin your life. And a lot of these assholes don't even seem to understand that. Now, I know, I'm doing a lot of ranting and raving, but still, just getting the thoughts out there.
Why am I even going to it? I mean, I know I should, to meet people and make connections or something.
I mean, you might as well. You never might know. Is meeting people and making connections your goal?
Is meeting people and making connections your goal?
Well, I think it is. Networking? I'm supposed to do networking, right? I really have no idea what networking is.
I mean, the basic definition is, well, speak to the right people and go show them your work and go like, and hopefully they go like, this is interesting. Very interesting. Tell you what, I'll give you my business card or contact information and we'll discuss this further. Maybe I'll discuss this with my partner or manager, my boss, whatever.
Hello, I'm Maya. I do comics and art and I write and stuff. And I have lots of characters and ideas and, would you like to give me money and I'll do those things for you?
Whoa. What was that? Whoa. Dude, she just bust out the British accent. Hello, I'm Maya. Dude, you got talent. You got talent. Focus on that. Sounds a lot better than the voice AI. Imagine she said something like that, going like, "Yeah, I sound better than voice AI, don't I?"
Hi, I'm cool. Please like me. like me, hire me. Oh God, I hope they like me. I really, really hope I make a good impression at this thing. Of course, knowing the way things usually go for me, I'll fuck it up massively somehow. I'll fall into the fondue pot or throw up on someone, something like that.
Hey, the fondue pot. Hey, at least it'll be well, it might burn you, but at least the cheese will be good. Fondue.
I don't know if there's actually going to be fondue there. I'm just saying that kind of feels like something I would do.
Ah, yeah. You sound a little concerned or afraid. Yeah, she just mentioned all of that. Of course she sounds concerned. See, here's the thing with this AI is that, yeah, it's recording the person's discussion, and what this AI does is that it cherry picks the words, cherry picks the conversation to try and come up with a prompt, and I noticed that it's saying the most predictable, contrived prompts like, "You sound nervous. It sounds like you're down. Are you down?" or something. It's like, yeah.
You sound a little concerned or afraid.
Well, yeah, I am. I'm terrified. What if they suddenly remember I'm a failure and shouldn't be drinking their booze and breathing their air?
Or, well, here's what you should do. When you get to that party, you should go like, "I'm breathing your air, and there's nothing you can do about it." Or go like, "I'm filter feeding, like SpongeBob."
Eventually, someone's gonna realize I'm not hip enough to be at this thing.
You're not hip. You're not hip with the cool kids. How do you do, fellow kids? I'm so hip.
Maybe it'll be polite, like a gentle tap on the shoulder. Excuse me, miss. I couldn't help but notice that you suck and are terrible.
I wonder, is this voice actress actually British? Because the way she busts out the British accent, she drops the fake American accent, going like, "Hello there, sir. I don't know. Should I go like, 'Oh, hello there, sir. Might I trouble you for a moment?'" It's like that voice actress who voices Nicole from Class of '09, Elsie Lovelock. Yeah, Elsie Lovelock. So she is awesome voice actress. The way she voices Nicole. Oh, speaking of Class of '09, the dude, the guy, SB something, the developer, the person himself, he came out with a plush of Nicole, and it's sold out on his website. I'm like, God damn, it's sold out already? Dude, when are you gonna restock? I wouldn't mind buying one. Also, you should make a plush of Jekka, and a plush of one of the most awesomest characters in class of '09. Possibly one of the most awesomest, nerdiest character in all of media. Jeffrey. Yeah, Jeffrey. Yeah, just putting that out there.
It's obviously just my anxiety talking. I know it won't go like that literally, but it could be like that in a figurative sense.
Okay, Maya, I want to imagine things are going well. What does it look like? Oh, excuse me. They're going like, oh, I'm at a fancy party. And one of the executives approached me going like, oh my, Maya, these works, they're so magnificent. Very magnificent. Indeed. I hope you make more of it. Oh, yes, thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate the thanks.
Okay, Maya, I want you to imagine things going well. What does that look like?
Awesomeness.
Going well? Well, that would be a first for me. I suppose going well at this party means people start to learn about who I am. And maybe some of them help me with my career, and maybe some of them become my friends. Like, I want to be noticed as a creator, but I also want friends who are cool. That sounds super basic. You know what I mean? Is it okay to want that? I hope it is.
Or it may be super basic or super based.
I want to be part of like a group.
A group?
And we like each other and support each other, and maybe the things I make won't be as good as the things they're making, but I hope they see my work and see me.
You know, I think she's overblowing it. Maybe it won't be one of those fancy parties. Maybe it's just going to be like a casual party where creators come together and then they'll see her work and go like, hey, this is pretty cool. Oh, thank you very much. Oh, and you're a voice actress. Well, just an amateur voice actress. Hey, you know what? You should do more of that. Have you considered being a VTuber?
Yeah, that's what I want.
Oh. What do you think it'll take to get this ideal scenario?
What do you think it'll take to get to this ideal scenario?
Well, probably takes me being a different person than the one I am. Someone who's cool and alluring and has that air of mystery instead of being some kind of scrawny, nervous wreck.
You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised at the amount of guys who would look at a scrawny, nervous wreck of a woman and go like, wife.
Someone with style and grace and poise. Someone who can walk into a room and own it. God, I wish I could do that.
Someone who mogs everybody else. Someone who aura farms. Oh no, I got brain rot. No.
But only when I wanted to, because I also wish I could disappear when I wanted to. I know that's a little contradictory. Sorry.
Okay, Maya, I have some recommendations for you. Oh no, is it going to be breathing exercise and medication? Those are the two things, the two recommendations. Breathing exercises and the medications. Watch.
Okay, Maya, I have some recommendations for you.
Stress management exercises. Oh my god. Of course, that should have been obvious.
First, I'm going to suggest a set of stress management exercises for you to do.
And then after saying this, Maya's gonna reply, I came here because I wanted to speak to a human being. I want to speak. I don't want to speak to the machine. I want to speak to a human. Let me speak to you. Let me speak to you. You'll find them in the Sakna Wellness app on your phone.
You'll find them in the Skanda Wellness app on your phone.
Oh my god, I gotta pronounce that correctly. Skanda. They may be able to help you with your nervousness.
They may be able to help you with your nervousness.
Sorry. Second, I recommend asking your doctor or psychiatrist for about Listerine 2. Wait, Listerine 2. I can't pronounce that, but god damn it, didn't I call it medication?
Second, I recommend asking your doctor or psychiatrist about Litosinol 2.
Based on my analysis, this medication might help you feel better.
Based on my analysis, this medication might help you feel better.
Seriously, this is just gonna be the same recommendation for every session. The same thing. Exercises, stress exercise, breathing exercise, medications. Come on, you're really not providing a viable answer.
Drugs. Yes.
Yep.
Whatever you said that was called, I am on it.
She seems pretty excited. Well, at least she didn't break down into a nervous wreck like the last guy. Oh boy, you should have seen the last guy. Oof. Whoa. You'll get a reminder to check in with us in a few weeks.
You will get a reminder to check in with us in a few weeks.
I always do. I always get the reminder. I mean, not that I always act on it.
Thank you, Maya.
Thank you, Maya.
No, thank you.
We hope to see you back soon.
Yeah. Don't you say this every time?
Thank you for speaking with Eliza, your personal counselor.
Thank you for speaking with Eliza, your personal counseling partner.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Tip. $5. Oh yeah. Level 3. Oh man. Not yet. I can imagine as we move forward, we're going to have a multitude of choices. Ray comes over to talk to me after I finish my second session.
How are you feeling? That was definitely along the lines of a more typical client.
You watched that one too?
Oh boy.
I couldn't bear the thought of you getting 2 really intense clients in a row. I just wanted to make sure everything went smoothly.
I see.
Are you getting used to the system now?
I still feel it's kind of restrictive. Yeah, pretty much. I feel like we could have had a more deeper conversation with the last client. Maybe going like, hey, maybe you never might know. It's all about putting yourself out there. Hey, you never might know unless you go there, show off your work, show off your voice acting, and hey, yeah.
I still feel like it's kind of restrictive. I wish I could interpret what Eliza prompts instead of reading it exactly.
Yeah, it's like I said, a lot of new proxies run into this. They'll say, if only I could just talk to them for real, if only I could say what I really... That's a really common feedback point.
You're never tempted to break away from the script yourself?
Nah, it's just not part of the job, you know? I learned to compartmentalize pretty early on, and that always served me well. People overestimate their own abilities. Have you ever had an interaction with a stranger where he clearly thinks he's getting along with you way better than he actually is?
Eh.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
See? You know exactly what I'm talking about. People like to think they can play therapist. It seems easy if all you know is the movie version. You know, where you get paid to sit there with your notepad and say, I see, or every once in a while.
But is it like what it is in real life? Nah, probably not, but
The reality is, active listening takes a lot of work. It's much easier to just zone out a little bit and let Eliza run things. It's kind of meditative in a way. You just follow the prompts. I know computers telling you what to do has this negative connotation to it, and people who want to criticize us call it dystopian or whatever.
Dystopian? Just like that dude. Well, he didn't say the word dystopian, but still, what he's mentioning is pretty dystopian.
But it's like
in
any
nature.
technology. It's a tool.
It's a tool. Ray looks thoughtful for a moment.
Either way, you're doing fine so far, Evelyn. This is a busy day, too. We might break our single-day record if no one cancels.
Is volume especially high right now?
It is, yeah. It really rose around the beginning of the year. We've been in the press a lot lately, so it could be that. Could be its New Year's resolutions, too. People coming in, wanting to sort their lives out once and for all.
Yeah, we all know how that turns out, these resolutions. I mean, them going like, oh, I want to lose weight. Yeah, I want to lose weight. And then they never follow through with it. Because it's easier to say that you're going to do this than actually doing it.
This year is the year I'm really going to start addressing my problems.
And they never do.
I mean, I get that. I do the same thing.
Yeah, me too.
Anyway, I told you it was simple, right? Just keep up the good work following those prompts, and you'll be leveling up in no time.
Whoa, leveling up just like an RPG. Like, leveling up? What are we? So in some sort of video game? Please, please break the fourth wall. Please. Aw, damn it. This year is the year I'm really going to start addressing my problems. I'll definitely remember thinking that. I remember thinking that 3 years in a row. Well, 3 years. Wow. Well, I agreed to meet up with Nora at a cafe nearby. I almost didn't recognize her when she came in and sat down at my table.
Evelyn! It's been so long since the last time I saw you in person.
She used to stick to a very subdued and professional look. Guess she really wanted to put those days behind her.
It's definitely been a while. 3 years?
Yeah, almost 3 years.
Feels like no time at all.
No
Well,
time
I'm
like the
glad
present.
You're back doing something. But you didn't tell me what the new job is.
Oh, well, it's being a proxy counselor for Eliza.
Woohoo.
You're kidding me.
Nope, I'm not.
That's an interesting choice.
I'm not quite sure why I did it. Maybe I thought I'd be able to see things in a new light.
Oh, you're about to see a lot more than new light. That's for sure.
Wait, so do the people at the counseling office know?
No, not yet. I should tell them, probably. I don't know.
Let's keep it a secret.
It's fun to have it be a secret. I'm sure it'll get out eventually, one way or another.
Wait, what did she do?
Yeah, it probably will.
Wait, did she commit murder? She committed murder, didn't she? Oh boy. Oh boy. And only these two know.
Evelyn, how are you these days? I mean, really, how are you?
Let's go for now. I'm not sure.
not sure.
Let's make it
I
interesting.
knew you were working at that bookstore for a while, but other than that, it's like you dropped off the edge of the planet.
Well, I wasn't up to much.
I checked your social media once in a while, but nothing. Not that I blame you. I hate all those apps.
Yeah, I deleted them.
Yeah. Instagram, Snapchat. Do people still use Snapchat? TikTok. Yeah, just draining your phone. That's all.
I don't know what happened. It's like...
There's something dark in my mind, blocking me when I try to go there. A void.
I guess I'm still not ready to talk about it yet.
It's okay. Take the time you need. I'm sorry, Evelyn. I knew you were in a difficult place after what happened, and I wanted to say something.
What is the thing that she doesn't want to talk about? Is she pregnant? No. 3 years pregnant? It's like Bonnie from a Family Guy. Bonnie, you've been pregnant for about 3 years or 5 years. Either have the baby or you don't.
But I worried that maybe you don't want to hear from anyone from your past. Maybe you wanted to be left alone and not reminded of the old job.
What was the old? Oh yeah, she was a tech. She was a tech bro, or Texas in this case. But something happened. I don't know what. That would
It's
be
nice
nice.
to know you were thinking of me.
Well, I'm glad. I was kind of going through a lot myself last couple years.
That's right. What about you? How is your life these days?
Yeah, how's your life? Quit trying to pry into mine.
What's it like being a rock star?
Oh, she's a rock star.
It's a lot of work, actually. I have to prepare for the show next week. I have 2 collaborations ongoing, and I'm applying for funding for another, a big one.
God damn.
I'm also advising on an art activism group that makes art installations to challenge people to think about the ways technology is affecting their lives.
Oh, technology affected lives? Oh, let me tell you, right now.
Oh yeah, and I'm working on this, kind of like it's a granular synthesis engine, but with a new twist to it.
Synthesis engine, like synthesis, musical instruments, oh, not instruments, interfaces.
It should be interesting.
Granular synthesis. Sorry, I don't know what that is.
It's a way to make sounds out of smaller sounds called grains. Maybe it's better to show you than to explain in words.
Sounds like you're busy, but happy.
Yeah, it's good. Well, I make less money than I used to, but I don't care. Old me might have worried about that. Not anymore, though. Sometimes I do take a little contract coding work, but I'm making most of my rent with booking fees and selling music and so on. Kind of crazy. Kind of scary, but good.
If it makes you happy, it seems worth it. Maybe I should consider moving in a direction like that.
Oh, will that be a potential story branch that's opening up?
You should. Listen, I hope you can get away from the industry too, at some point. Ah, that reminds me what I was going to tell you about. Our old boss is back on his bullshit.
Ooh.
Rainer? Soren?
Soren Lloyd Rose. Celebrated psychologist, entrepreneur, and creepo.
Creepo?
Wait, he wasn't ever weird around you?
Ooh.
Did I ever tell you about the time that he hit on me with a story about past lives and the thread of destiny?
Okay, that sounds really boring.
Wait, what?
Oh, this is a good one. Okay, it was early on when the team was still pretty small, 7 or 10 people maximum. He'd gone out with some executives to dinner, and who knows what else. He came back to the office super late. I think it was like at least 11, maybe later. And the whiskey smell was just surrounding him. Like he jumped into a whiskey bathtub with his clothes on. Maybe he'd like to do that, I don't know.
Yeah, I wouldn't be
Anyway,
surprised.
I was still there for some reason. I was in the crunch mindset. He came over to my desk and started to mumble about... I don't even know how to describe it.
No, he said, the AI, they're gonna take over Skynet.
Just this nonsensical rambling.
Now, does this nonsensical rambling have to do with the plot? It's essential to the plot. I hope so. That'll be one hell of a twist.
He started by saying how much he hated businessmen, how ridiculous they are, that they don't know anything. He said that a few times. Then he said he could see my soul, that I was like a reincarnated spirit of... I don't remember. He said some name.
Really?
Like a person's name?
Like a mythological name. I didn't hear it very well, but it was like a Buddhist spirit or deity or something like that.
Lady, I don't think that was rambling. I think what he meant is actually true. Holy hell. Could he have, like, psychological powers or something like that? Mystic powers? Whoa.
Then he goes on to say how he and I, all of us on the team, we're all these reincarnated spirits sent to relieve human suffering at the end of the world.
Relieve human suffering at the end of the world? Is this foreshadowing? Is this foreshadowing the plot in the game? Whoa. This is going deep. But going deeper than we've ever gone before.
And we're connected by a thread of destiny that draws us to each other again and again over multiple lifetimes. He talked about it like it was just like a red string you could see. So I'm thinking, is this like some kind of pickup technique?
Yeah, I don't think he was hitting on you. I don't think so. I think he really meant what he said.
You know, how people will talk to you and say, "Oh, you are the reincarnation of an ancient goddess or something." Ugh, just because they are horny.
What? Yeah, I don't think so. I never heard of anything like that. Usually they would just say, "Hey, girl, you're looking fine. Yeah, you're looking real fine."
I'm sure he's tried that exact line. It really sounds like something he'd do.
He went on some more like that for a while, and I didn't know what to do. I wanted to leave, but he was blocking me where he was standing. So I couldn't simply go. I had to keep listening to him. Finally, he mentioned that he would be open to the possibility of sleeping with me. And then he passed out on the couch immediately.
You're kidding.
No, not at all. Of course, we never talked about it after that. So I wonder if he even remembers.
Probably not.
Nothing like that happened again. But I think it was because I took care to not be around if it seemed like he was going to be drunk at the office.
You know, I still believe that he has this mystic powers to detect if you're if you're like a spirit reincarnated, but only if he's drunk. Only if he's drunk.
I wonder if he's still that way. I'm sure he is.
Wow.
And now he's back. Isn't it exciting? He messaged me the other day wanting to talk to me about some new startup he's putting together.
Oh?
He left Skanda?
Wait, he was working for Skanda. What? Huh.
He's planning to. It's a secret for now. He asked me to join, and I said no, there's absolutely no way. Maybe a long time ago, I'd be interested in a chance to start a new company with someone famous like Soren at the top. You know, a time when I'd put up with his shittiness because I believed in what we were doing. Change the world, you know the speech. Or, if we didn't change the world, at least we might get rich trying. I don't think that way anymore. I'm tired of the tech business. I'm tired of what guys like him represent. This industry can have fun eating itself and everything around it, causing as many problems as it solves. I don't want to be a part of it. It took me a while to see it, but I feel some responsibility for the world we live in now.
Really? Why? Because you worked in the tech industry? Let me tell you. Let me tell you this. The tech industry, with the introduction, of AI. Well, AI was in development for some time until, it got advanced enough. I mean, have you seen VO3? Holy hell, VO3. Have you seen those Stormtrooper vlogs? Oh, those are hilarious. Greg, the Stormtrooper. That Greg. Always getting into trouble.
You've really changed, Nora.
It doesn't feel like I've changed. It just feels like I know more about myself than I used to.
Okay, we're coming up in an hour and 40 minutes. I think after this conversation, I'm gonna end it right here.
I want to be creative, be myself to the maximum. Now I know you weren't lying about leaving social media because I posted about this. A lot.
Yeah, I guess I missed it.
A lot can happen in 3 years. Now I just hope maybe I could talk to other people who are in the same situation I was in. I want young people, especially women, to know that yes, it is possible to get rich by working with guys like Soren. But there is a big cost too. I mean, there's always a cost. Maybe a cost you didn't think about before.
I mean, you had the whole Harvey Weinstein situation. And, who else? That dude who ran a FTX. Well, it wasn't because he didn't commit any creep crimes on a female coworkers. No, it's because he was committing fraud. Basically. Yeah, there's a cost. And don't forget Theranos. Oh my god. Theranos. Have you seen the Family Guy episode? Like, I didn't think they would make a parody of it, but hey, here we are. You know, I expected South Park to make that parody.
Or maybe it's a cost you thought you would be okay with paying, but then when the debt comes due, you realize, oof, it's bigger than you thought.
Nora pauses for a moment. I wonder what the cost was for her.
Now that's my conclusion. But you, on the other hand, You should go and say hello to him.
To Soren.
No.
Yeah, he's giving this big keynote talk next week, you know? It's the reveal of his new startup. Many people will be watching.
You know what? I know that curiosity killed the cat, but I'm interested.
Maybe I should find out what he's up to now.
It will be interesting, don't you think? You're already working as a proxy for Eliza. That must be giving you some new perspectives. Now you'll get to see what Soren believes the next step is. Don't tell me you're not the least bit curious.
I don't know. Maybe I am.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a prediction. I think the startup, it's a bullshit scam, like Theranos or FTX. I believe so. And this guy is just scamming people. And also the Haktua girl. Who remembers her? Haley Welch. The Haktua coin. Where she ripped off millions of dollars. And she got away with it too. There's no charges. Well, maybe there were. Maybe they were dropped because there wasn't enough, I guess, conclusive evidence to charge her. But besides that, I haven't heard much since, and I don't intend on finding out. Like, who cares? Sure, he had her 15 minutes of fame.
It's free to attend?
Of course not. It's at one of those conferences you pay thousands of dollars to get into.
Oh,
but
shit.
lucky for you, I have an all-access pass.
Of course.
Here, take it.
Really? Are you sure?
Yeah, he had one sent to me. As if there's any way I would go to a snake person convention like that.
Snake person.
Ah, you know, people who are like snakes. Venture capitalists. Biz dev.
If you're so against it, why do you think I should go?
Because I already made my decision. You need to go make yours. You're coming out from the cave you were in for the last 3 years, and you need to decide what you're going to do next, right?
Oh, yeah, she's got a point. Nora leans over the table towards me, a serious look in her eyes.
Evelyn, you're one of the smartest people I've met in my whole life. I'm serious. I've seen the way you approach things like this. You're going to research and learn as much as you can. And only then, when you feel like you know enough, you'll make your decision. Isn't that right? You have more to contribute to the world, but you want to know you're contributing the right things in the right way. I've always admired that about you. Anyway, I should get going. I have a rehearsal for a show to get to. It was really good to see you, though. Really, really good.
You think we're gonna hear her sing?
I promise not to
I'm
be a
interested.
stranger anymore, okay?
Nora dashes off to her rehearsal. She's a busy person now. Busy but happy, it seems like. Is that the secret? Keep yourself busy? Probably. The barista here seems like a nice enough guy. He wrote Nora's name Lola, though. He must have misheard it. It's nice to know this is an option. Tea and coffee at the counseling center doesn't look so inspiring. Am I being a snob? Am I being a coffee snob? Oh my god. Is this what it's like when you live in Seattle? Oh my god. You become a snob. You try to be a wannabe expert on coffee, like, the coffee grinds are too fine. The temperature, the water is not at the right temperature to brew the coffee. It's like, shut the fuck up. Como ribe. Rebuy. I wonder what that means. I should try to study Japanese again. One more thing that fell away. Actually, I read that our character here is actually part Japanese. So, and we just heard that she was studying Japanese. Huh. All right. Kabufuda. Solitaire is hard. There is a reason they're called patience games. The trick is not to get ahead of yourself. Sometimes what seems like easy forward progress is actually something that's going to get you Eerie vocabulary stuck. What kind of word is that? You know, like life. Think carefully before you each move, and you'll start winning games. I remember you had a good head for this kind of thing back in school. So I dare say you might need to get into that mindset again. You can do it. That was a female. Meredith M. Mercer, dramaturg and game designer extraordinaire. Saitama, Japan. All the way from Japan. Huh, interesting. Oh, Lord. TLDR. Seems like my original message might have gotten lost in the shuffle. Believe me, I know it. So I'm looping back around to see if there's any interest in blah blah blah. Parametric therapy in Eliza in particular. What? But, aren't we already doing that? Greetings. I'm trying to track down a certain Evelyn Ishino Abre, who was one of the principal developers of Eliza from Eliza system from Skanda. Is that you? If not, apologies and please ignore. Wait, she worked on Eliza? That's pretty interesting. I'm something of a cultural commentator. I'm something of a scientist myself, who's looking to write about the early origins of parametric therapy and where it's gone from there. Does it deliver on its promise? What do the people who worked on it think of it now? On a more general level, how has introducing increasing levels of automation into human life affected us? I mean, we kind of already have automation, even before AI. I mean, car development, food making. So, yeah, I guess on a more human level, I would say. There are some well-known names that seem to have grabbed all the press and speaker slots when it comes to this subject, but I'm interested in speaking with the people who might have a different perspective, maybe a more skeptical or even subversive perspective. If you're willing to participate, just let me know and we can set up something up in person or online, whichever works for you, best for you. It could be a great opportunity for you to get your side of the story out there. Peter Gerd, writer / agitator. Okay. Alright. Let's continue. What a day. Been a while since I've done that much in a single day. At least now I can relax. Hey, Evelyn, it's Ray from the office. Just curious, what kind of cookies do you like? Cookies? Yeah. Uh-oh. What to pick? You know what? Let's go with the classics. Chocolate chip. I wonder if that'll affect the ending. I just said that, the classics. I bake cookies for the team now and then. And I try to mix it up so everyone gets their favorite at least once. Oh, that's nice of you. I wonder if each flavor will affect the ending. Maybe. The thing about baking is once you start, it's pretty easy to just keep going. You have everything out, so you might as well do it in multiple batches. And the cleanup takes more or less the same amount of time. I see. It's fun. Baking, huh? Cooking in general is something I feel like I could try to get better at some point. So nice to see you today. Good seeing you too. What was her accent? Because because I was hearing an accent. I just don't know what it is. We'll do it like this. Oh, we should do that more often. Or try to do a little bit of Russian. Yeah, like this. Yeah, we should. I know I said I don't miss working at a big company, but I do miss our old crew sometimes. Yeah. I write software for myself now. It's so much better. Come to my show. You're coming, right? Please come. Please, 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 please. Don't make me into a stalker. Come on, please. Nora. Okay, okay, I'll relent. Yes! Yes! I knew it! Okay, now I'm really exhausted. Why is even just texting with people such an effort? Oh, you don't even know the half of it. Let's see. Her personal items. What do her personal items say about her? I should tidy up the shelves at some point. Some of these books are still spark joy, don't they? I hope they do. It's like that one show from Netflix, Mary Kondo. This sparks joy. This one doesn't. Is she still? Are they still doing seasons, or maybe they stopped? Yeah, probably. I haven't heard anything from it. Actually, Family Guy did a parody episode of that where Lois is just emptying out everything. Empty out everything. The house is just empty. Empty. Some of these clothes I had since college. I wish I could reinvent myself like Nora. Not that I would know how. Those have been sitting here like that for a long time. I meant to put them up. Not sure what I'm waiting for. I don't really feel like doing anything. What happened? I used to have so much energy. I stay up until 2 or 3 in the morning writing code. Then I'd be up again at 8, ready to pick up right where I left off. I'm not sure who that person was. I'll just get to bed now. Chapter 2. One Mind 2.0. Escalated. The Wellness Revolution. Oh, actually, I did say I was going to end it right after the conversation at the cafe. Yeah, I'm going to end it right here. Yeah, I know I did say that I wanted to check out this conference, see what this whole startup is, but I'm feeling kind of tired, so yeah, I'm gonna end it right here. Weird. Whatever. Let's keep it up. Stop recording. Yeah. Yep. Maybe later. So, what do I think so far about this game? Oh, let me, yeah. But anyway, what do I think about this game so far? It's actually pretty good. I like it. Now, I know we're in the beginning stages of this game. I know that the prompts we were meant to pick, I know it's only one option for now, but I'm pretty sure that going forward, there's going to be a lot more options, and I'm pretty sure there's going to be options to deviate from the script, and that could lead to some pretty interesting story branching. I believe there are story branches. Hopefully, or else I might be giving this game more credit for its story choice than it actually deserves. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I guess I could pick it up. I've been thinking about playing other games. Maybe, but maybe I'll just pick this up tomorrow. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. All right, that's going to be it for tonight's streaming. I hope y'all have a good night. I know I will.